Hello, everybody, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Vine Podcast. My name is Eleftheria, and I am a student in theater.
And I'm Soraya, and I'm a student in languages, and we are your hosts for this season.
So how are you feeling, Soraya? Because I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really excited because I've never been on a podcast before, but also kind of nervous because we have some big shoes to fill.
You're right. I feel a bit the same way. Excited, anxious, nervous, a lot of feelings at once.
Today we are going to be talking about sequels coming out in 2024.
Should we watch them or should we not?
You know, decisions. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is Deadpool and Wolverine, which is coming out May 3rd, 2024. And that is frighteningly close to the date that we are recording this.
So it's a sequel to Deadpool 2, the one made in 2018, starring Ryan Reynolds.
Isn't it also starring Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, though? Because
No.
I'm excited. No.
Like
Who's
this
playing Wolverine?
Deadpool 2, that one. Starring that one is starring Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, well, yeah, I figured. But
thank God for Hugh Jackman.
honestly,
Ooh,
I haven't watched a lot of the X-Men movie, but all I really know is that he apparently did a fantastic job as Wolverine.
He really did. They even put out a new movie recently. It's called Logan. Ooh. It's the ending of Wolverine, how he dies.
Isn't he immortal?
Exactly. No, but he dies of old age and everything.
Age.
That's why I'm kind of
nice.
excited because I'm where do the timelines match up? That's why I'm so excited about this movie because it would mean all the other movies, I'll be able to place them all in a timeline where one started, where one ended. Because Deadpool and Wolverine didn't have any overlap in the Deadpool movies. So Ryan Reynolds would just go on and on about Wolverine and stuff, but you know, we'd never see him in the movie. But in Wolverine, we did see Ryan Reynolds in it.
Oh my God. I'm excited to see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine again. I never really watched all of the X-Men movies, but from what I've heard, because I was a huge Marvel nerd a few years ago, he did a really fantastic job as Wolverine.
He did. You'll be watching the movies thanking God. He is so fine. But moving on. So basically the storyline is Wolverine has just recovered from his injuries and he runs into Deadpool. They both decide to team up on a mission against their common enemy. I am dying to find out who that is exactly.
Oh, we don't know. Okay.
I have no idea because the movies overlap so much that you can never know when and where. Okay? All the movies with Wolverine, most of them they mention Deadpool, but they don't call him Deadpool. They just call him by the name that he plays in the movie, Wade.
Okay, yeah.
And he plays in it. The Deadpool movie, we hear about Wolverine, but we don't see him.
And so now we're going to finally get to see him. Okay.
Exactly.
That's cool.
They'll have
cool.
that cosmic reunion. Honestly, I can't wait.
Apparently, this movie originates from a 2004 comic book that has 3 volumes.
Yeah, the comic books were super popular. My dad used to collect them and everything. He's excited. I think he's more excited than I am about the movie, honestly.
I don't know about you, and even though I haven't seen the first 2 Deadpool movies, I know it's really tragic. I should probably get on that.
I know you can read it off my face right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep going.
I actually would really like to go watch it. I might actually go watch this.
I suggest you do, honestly.
I mean, I do have to catch up on my...
Your eyes will be thanking you, watching Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in that one movie.
Yeah, that's going to be great, honestly. So, honestly, even though I haven't seen the first 2 movies, genuinely, just on principle of seeing Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in a movie together, I think I definitely might go watch it, which our tier list, for those of you listening at home, has 5 sections. The top tier is I have to watch it. The one right below it is I might watch it. The one in the middle is I don't know how to feel about this, followed by I don't think this is going to be good. And then the final tier, the lowest of the low, is no. Why? Just why? So I don't know about you, but personally, I would put it at I might watch it just because I don't have the context. So
With me, we're starting off strong. It's going in. I have to watch it.
You know what? I'm changing my mind. I have to watch it too.
Exactly. You have to watch it.
Definitely.
I think it might be the best one. Everybody's gonna come out and everybody's gonna be like, this is the show, this is the movie that I watched all throughout, like, while I was a kid or like my adolescence or whatever. I read the comics and everybody's gonna be like, finally a crossover.
Finally happening.
Like, finally.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is kind of a perfect segue to our next movie, which is Inside Out 2. And I really don't know about you, but oh my God, I cannot wait for the sequel to come out. Like, genuinely. Just the fact that we're getting introduced to new emotions, which the sequel's coming out June 14th, 2024, by the way. And it's a sequel to Inside Out 1 that came out in 2015. That movie was my childhood. I loved that movie. And just the fact that we're getting introduced into new emotions in the sequel is just something I'm really excited to see.
Me too. And I feel like I called like Jinx literally on it because I knew that anxiety would be one of the top emotions. I also like thought depression would be one, but like it's not. The new characters are anxiety, which is the color orange, envy, the color teal, ennui, that is indigo, and embarrassment, pink.
Oh, I kind of like the fact that embarrassment is pink,
I
know?
know.
Like, when you get embarrassed, your like, cheek turns all red and
Right? I
like,
feel like it's intuitive.
Pink. Oh, that's cool.
Exactly. And the characters that were already there for those who didn't watch the first one was Riley, well, the person, joy, yellow, sadness, blue, anger, red, disgust, green, fear, purple. So, like, basic emotions that you have as a kid. And, you know, she's developing into a 13-year-old, new school, new emotions.
And she's trying to bottle them up, as a lot of people in real life do. And so the original emotions need to try to find a way back to the control panel, because that's how it works in this universe. In your mind, you have all these emotions that are controlling your brain at this control panel. And so based off of the trailer and based off of descriptions on like online, it's the new emotions are taking up too much space, and the original emotions are trying to gain back control for the greater good of Riley, who is our main character.
They kind of feel like they've been like run out of their home, so like they're very determined to get back to it and help Riley be the Riley she was, but like she's not that anymore. Like she's growing, she's changing, she has no choice. And
I'm excited to see how they're going to deal with that too, though.
Me too.
Because in the last movie, spoiler alert, Joy realized that Riley's life wasn't in fact ruled by Joy, and Joy herself was being selfish, and that in reality it was sadness that was ruling her. And so I feel like they could go a similar route with that lesson in the sequel. So I'm curious to see how they're going to tackle that. And I don't know, for that reason I kind of really want to watch it, so I'm putting in that I have to watch it tier.
Me too, because I feel like I'd be able to look back on like me in high school, how it felt like just coming in, you know, you're 12, you're 13, how you feel all the new emotions, like everybody, new people everywhere, not knowing where to find your place. I feel like that would be really interesting, and like it'd be really like nice to watch.
Also, side note, Maya Hawke is playing Anxiety, and I've never seen her do any voiceover work before.
Me neither.
And, like, coming from experience, going from, like, film to voice acting, it's a completely different medium. There's, like, a whole different process to it. So I'm really excited to see how she like, gets into that and how she, like, gets into the voice acting. I'm very curious and excited to see it.
She's a really phenomenal actress, and I have never, like you said, I've never seen her do any voice acting.
Yeah.
So I think this would be interesting, like different perspective, different like place, like how she would do in like her first movie being a voice actor.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And so the next movie that we're going to talk about is Despicable Me 4, coming out July 3rd, 2024, sequel to Despicable Me 3 that came out in 2017. Oh my God, that came out like
Eons ago.
7 years ago.
Pre-COVID.
Oh my god.
It feels so far away.
Seriously, it came out pre-COVID? I didn't realize that. Wow.
Honestly, I don't think they needed a sequel. Like,
I absolutely agree with you. I don't think they needed a third sequel. Okay, the second one was good, but I think it was pushing it in terms of like content, and then they did a third one, and then I was like, I didn't watch a third one.
I watched it.
You did? Was it good?
I watched it. Yeah. It was, I'm pretty sure when he first met Lucy, or when they got married.
I think that was the second one when they first met. It wasn't the third one where he met his brother?
Yes.
With the blonde brother, the very extravagant mansion.
Exactly. Yeah, I did watch it.
With the family business.
Like I said, 2017, eons ago.
Oh my god, 2017. We were still in elementary school. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I feel old now.
Right?
Oh my god.
The new characters would be Gru and Lucy's kid. So they would basically have a kid together, like, in addition to the kids they already had. Well, not together, but like they adopted.
They're calling their kid Gru Jr.?
Yeah, I know.
Please.
Pretty bad.
Okay. Bad. But I think they could have come up with something more creative than Gru Jr.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like the villains' names are always so interesting. Like Maxime Le Mal.
Oh, that's a good one.
For
and Valentina.
Valentina.
That's so extravagant. I love it.
It's so funny. Like, they be having, like, the wildest names.
Oh, my God.
The guy that stole the moon. That guy.
Oh, he was
Victor.
Funny. Victor.
Him in his orange tracksuit.
That was hair. Iconic.
It was iconic, but
honestly,
my God.
Oh, my God.
Just,
like, thinking of, like, the first time I ever watched Despicable Me, like, the original, I was like,
so the
9?
movie's about the baby finding its place in the family as a new addition, and you know how they're like always fighting crime. How old is this new
kid?
Oh, the baby's like freshly born, still on the mother's back, like in a strap-on thing.
Freshly born, and they have so many expectations of him.
Yes.
Wow.
Like they're supposed to contribute and everything, like everybody else.
Pay up your taxes, Gru Jr. Pay up your taxes.
Exactly. I don't have any intention of watching this movie.
I absolutely agree with you.
Because it's so like, they did a second, okay. They did a third one, okay. Sure. Fourth, pushing.
I think it feels like a money grab at this point.
Yep.
And yeah, I definitely don't see myself going to watch it. Maybe I'm gonna like somehow see like some clips of it on TikTok with the Subway Surfer videos. Yeah. But
I would place this one in the fourth. I don't think this is going to be good. I don't think I don't
think it deserves a no. Why? Just why?
Yeah, I feel like it deserves I don't think this is going to be good. I think it'll just be meh.
I agree with you. And then our next sequel is Beetlejuice, coming out September 6, 2024. Absolutely missed opportunity for them to not release it on Halloween, since it's Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
But the original came out in 1988. That was like a really long time ago.
I feel like once again we're at a place where it's too late.
Yeah.
Like, why make it again? These people are so used to making sequels of old movies instead of just like making new ones.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
Why make a sequel of an old movie? Recently they did but like a remake of Roadhouse, a movie where Patrick Swayze played in the 80s. Yeah. And now it's Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, nothing against Jake Gyllenhaal, but
he can't compare to Patrick Swayze. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Patrick Swayze
like,
is Patrick Swayze, But
the time of my life,
and I never felt this way before. Yeah, I'm not gonna break into singing.
See, like, there's just like you can't replace the original.
You really can't. Listen, if they were gonna like reopen Beetlejuice's like story, I think they would have benefited more to like make an adaptation of the musical, the stage musical, rather than make a direct sequel to the original movie. Because I feel like it's too late to add more to the story. But if you're just bringing in the classic with, like, the musical is absolutely phenomenal. And Alex Brightman, who plays Beetlejuice on Broadway.
And I think people would go to watch it because to this day, like, the music is still popular on TikTok. People are still, like, listening to the music parts of the movie, like, on TikTok.
A lot of the music was, like, trending in 2020.
Yeah.
Which is, like, the fact that it was trending in 2020, because the show ended its run that year, like, it was about to end its run pre-COVID, because they didn't have enough money to, like, fund the show because it was a very expensive show. TikTok made them reopen once COVID, like, once people could start going back to theaters. Like, the popularity it gained on TikTok, it literally caused the show to reopen in a different location. That's crazy. So just looking at that, I think, like you said, there would absolutely be a market for, like, a musical movie of it.
TikTok has a lot of power these days.
Absolutely.
The storyline of this movie, it's about a ghost who's recruited to help haunt a house. The actor playing
Isn't that the exact same storyline as the original, kind of?
Yeah.
Oh, please. Okay.
The actor playing Lydia's daughter is Jenna Ortega. And Tim Burton stated that the movie would only be made if Michael Keaton would play Beetlejuice again. So I'm guessing he is. And, well,
I mean,
the new
if
characters
they did make
are Lydia's daughter and Beetlejuice's wife.
Beetlejuice's wife? What? That... Okay, wait. So in between the original and this sequel, Beetlejuice gets remarried. Because at the end of the original, he got married to Lydia, and then she broke it off with him because she, like, killed him again.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is so confusing.
It's
I don't know
very
how
confusing and very unnecessary.
Movie.
And yeah, I don't know if I can get behind this. I feel like it's definitely unnecessary.
But you know what? Jenna Ortega, I feel like she's getting darker and darker roles after doing Wednesday. Like, they're really tapping into
her, like, horror factor. Like, she's really good in horror movies. Like, I saw her in Scream.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, great performance.
I saw the trailer and her just, like, screaming into nothingness.
She can scream. Oh my god, yeah. But I saw her in, I believe the movie was called Miller's Girl. She does very well in, like, those obscure kind of roles, like the characters that are, like, layered and obscure. So I don't know. I don't know if I would watch this though. Just, I feel like, well, for one, nothing can live up to the original.
Exactly.
That's for sure. And it feels completely unnecessary to, like, create a sequel. Like, how many years? Like, so many years.
Like, I feel like this falls into the category. No. Why?
Like, no, just why?
Why?
Absolutely agree with you.
Why would they do it?
So, the next movie that we want to cover is Joker, Folie à Deux, which comes out October 4th, 2024. And it's a sequel to Joker from 2019. And this version of the Joker actually stars Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, which is curious choice.
Wait, did you see the movie?
The 2019 version?
Yeah.
I know.
I saw it in theaters and it was really good. Like, honestly, I haven't watched, like, Batman and Joker and all that, like, the comics or anything. Joaquin Phoenix just really talked about the Joker as a person, like, how he felt, like, his, like, trials and tribulations, everything he had growing up, like, why his life was so hard. Like, nobody ever put him first. It really, like, went in depth in, like, why he's
his
crazy.
Psychology, yeah.
Yeah. That's what the movie was about. But the one about, like, with Margot Robbie, that was more, like, you know, actually, like, the comics.
Side of him.
Exactly. That was after he had transformed.
I prefer that. I think I would prefer that.
And I feel like the role couldn't be done better than Margot Robbie by anyone.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I really do feel like Margot Robbie, like, did an excellent job in the Joker with, the original Joker.
Yeah.
And that Joaquin Phoenix, him, it was a completely different thing and like separate.
Different character.
So I don't know what to expect from Lady Gaga. Like she did House of Gucci and it was like wonderful. Like it was great.
Yeah.
Like
and she
great
did a
commentary
really great job with A
everywhere.
Star Is Born. Yeah. So honestly, I'm super attached to Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. Like especially like having watched Birds of Prey. Oh wow. She just gave Harley Quinn so much depth and so much character, and I feel like I don't know if we're gonna get that depth
from Lady Gaga.
Yeah, or from any new adaptation.
I get it, cause like the switch from Suicide Squad, having her hair long, having her like
to like
choker.
Birds of Prey, to like chopped off hair.
Yeah.
A hyena as a pet. But you know,
Yeah.
I feel like she gave so much depth and so much layering to the character. And it's really nothing against Lady Gaga. I don't think anybody can, number one, either live up to it or can, like, get the audience to understand Harley Quinn the way Margot Robbie has done it. We're not going to get that layering again.
But, like, that's why it's so different.
Yeah, but that's why it's exciting, too.
It's
because
like,
it's so different.
It's like how she became Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Because she wasn't always Harley Quinn. I'm pretty sure it was Harlan Quinzel, something like that.
Quinzel, yeah.
Her original name. And like this is how like she was like a normal psychiatrist, like seeing her patient and like slowly and like falls in love with him and then like reasons with him and helps him break out of prison. Like it's the moments when she turned crazy, like when insanity like reunites with her.
Yeah.
Like insanity and love meets. Honestly, I can't wait.
I'm really excited to see because I did see a clip. I did see a clip of Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix doing like this dance move, like a turn or something. Just like a brief clip of it, and I was like,
they dance a lot.
I actually can't wait to see that because I think that's gonna be really cool and interesting to see.
It's classified as a crime, drama, and musical.
Okay, then you know Lady Gaga's a girl for that. She
exactly.
Can sing. Okay.
So I feel like this would be placed in the I have to watch it.
Yeah. I think I would go and watch this.
I have to watch it.
Because
it's so different and like innovative. So like it's really
even
their
though
backstory.
It's a remake-ish, even though it's like a sequel.
It's like from the comics and everything.
Yeah. I feel like it has a lot of like
potential,
exactly. So yeah, I think I have to watch it as well. And speaking of singing, that brings us on to our next movie, which is Moana 2, coming out November 27th, 2024.
Not needed. Unnecessary.
Not needed. Okay, really?
Yeah. Sorry, my feelings are very like on board.
Yeah.
So it was like I don't get it. Like the first Moana was great. Beautiful.
Yes. Oh my God.
Like, but you wouldn't make a Rapunzel 2. Like, would you?
I mean, they kind of have.
Did they?
They have a series and they have a Tangled Happily Ever After. Like
Happily Ever After was 9 minutes.
It was a short film, but it was technically still a sequel.
Okay.
And then the series really, really like goes into depth. It's like I think I have like 3 seasons, even more, maybe.
Yeah, and like she got her hair back, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. But even then, I felt like it was unnecessary. Like, because it was like given happily ever after, and like, but more, you know.
Yeah, but they didn't get married in the series though, so I don't know where you would place that in the timeline. Does it even fit in the timeline with the actual original Disney movie? But back to Moana, one thing that I don't know if I can get behind. Is that the original composer, Lin-Manuel Miranda, who wrote the music for Moana, the original, is not coming back to write the music. Yeah, he's not coming back to write the music for Moana 2. The people who are writing it are this songwriting duo, Barlow and Bear, who some people might recognize as the people who created the Bridgerton musical on TikTok.
Oh my God, that's like 2 complete genres like clashing.
Like they're really talented and they're very, very, very good. And I'm not like doubting that they could probably write really good music, but it's not gonna be the same. Cause
Moana's for kids and Bridgerton's for
Bridgerton
adults.
Adults.
Adults. Kids don't watch Bridgerton.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah. But Moana is like, it's like a kid's movie. It's like something you watch.
And Lin-Manuel Miranda has this like quality to his songwriting that he brings to the table.
Yes,
he has
yes,
a distinct style, and I don't know if Barlow and Bear can emulate that.
Because I won't lie to you, I still listen to the songs to this day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, the songs are really good, and I feel like there's like, I don't know how they could remake it. Like, honestly.
It's already such a good and developed story. I think adding to it,
it's a bit much.
Yeah.
Like, the storyline is Moana must go on a trip with Maui because she received an unexpected call from her ancestors. They must go to the far seas of Oceania and into dangerous, long-lost waters.
But isn't that also kind of what happened in the original? Maybe she didn't receive a call from her ancestors. She received a call from the ocean, but her and Maui traveled to long-lost waters.
Exactly. I'm like, what's going to be the difference?
Yeah.
Like, they're going to get on a boat
there's no stakes is also a big thing that I find with this.
There's no what, pardon?
There's no stakes. So, with the original, her leaving to go and find Maui, there was, like, in her personal life, there were, like, high stakes to that because her father didn't want her on the water.
The island was dying.
Exactly. The island was dying. And nobody in her, like, no one from her people had traveled in generations. But at the end of the first movie, they became traveling people and they went to a different island and they began to travel again. So the stakes aren't the same and they're not as high. So I don't know, I would probably go and watch it if the opportunity came up for me to go to the movies. Would I purposefully seek it out? No.
Because these movies, I feel like the originals, it's always great, amazing. But the sequel can always go, like, two ways. It's always, the sequel's terrible. It doesn't.
Or it's really, really
or
good.
it's really,
like
really.
Like Frozen 2?
Terrible.
You didn't like Frozen 2?
I did not like Frozen 2.
Stop. You're hurting my heart.
Frozen 2. I did
You're
not
hurting
like
my heart.
it.
You're hurting my heart. Soraya, please.
I did not like it. Please. I felt like it was unnecessary. And yeah.
My heart is breaking. Stop.
Because I feel like Elsa already found herself in the first movie. Like, she declared, she was like, oh, okay, I'm a queen, but I'm going to be a queen by myself. And I think I'm good with that.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how you could not like Frozen 2 personally. Frozen 2 was my... I love Frozen 2 so much. And Show Yourself I sing that song. That song is on my repertoire. I sing that everywhere. But back to Moana 2, like I said, if the opportunity came for me to go to the movies and I didn't have anything else to watch, I would watch it. But would I purposefully seek it out?
No.
Not really. So I feel like I would put it in, I don't know how to feel about it.
Same thing here.
Because there is also that stuff with Lin-Manuel Miranda not coming back to write the music, which, again, for me is a really big thing.
Because I feel like the music played a big part in it.
Yeah.
So it'll have to be, I don't know how I feel about
Yeah,
this.
Exactly. And I, honestly, there's like this question that I keep asking myself. We talked about sequels throughout this whole episode, but would you classify remakes of old plays as sequels, or would you qualify them as remakes?
I feel definitely remakes.
Definitely remakes.
Because the storyline stays the same, even if they add, like, other components, sometimes.
Yeah.
It stays the same. Like, She's the Man.
Ooh, yeah.
It was the same thing.
It definitely was the same thing. I recently reread Twelfth Night in my history and literature class, and I was surprised because I was really genuinely I was expecting the story to be the same, but I really wasn't expecting the characters to be the same names. Like in She's the Man, the characters are all named the same. Olivia, she's in Twelfth Night. Viola, she's in Twelfth Night. Sebastian is in Twelfth Night. They're all in Twelfth Night. So yeah, and then there's Anyone But You, which is a remake of Much Ado About Nothing, which, I loved Anyone But You. I went to the VIP cinema to watch it.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet, but I'm pretty excited.
It's really good.
Sydney Sweeney.
I really like it.
I'm excited for her work, honestly.
Yeah, she's great.
She seems like she'd be like a really good actress in like this generation and really make like the turnaround.
I'm really excited. And she studied in business.
Yeah.
She has a degree in business, which
I'm pretty sure
is not something you see a lot of actors like have.
Because they say if you don't manage your money, somebody else will, and you'll be paying that person to manage your money.
Yeah.
So they prefer to take like a business class and everything. And like that's what she did. It's like she's really smart.
She graduated with a degree in business, which, oh my God,
like she's so really smart.
That's a lot
and
of
math.
And it's a lot of math, and honestly, I don't know how she does it. She's great, and she's a phenomenal actress, and I really can't wait to see
more of her work.
More of her, yeah.
Same. Okay, so Elle will be recapping our tier list.
Yeah. So just to
floor.
recap, in our top tier, which is I have to watch it, we are putting in Deadpool and Wolverine, and we're also placing Inside Out 2. And we are also putting in there the Joker, Folie à Deux. We don't have anything in the second tier, which is I might watch it. Yeah, which is actually pretty surprising. I was expecting us to have a movie in there, but we don't, which is cool. And then in our middle tier, which is I don't know how to feel about this, we have Moana 2. In our before the bottom tier, we have I don't think this is going to be good. We have Despicable Me 4. And no, why, just why, we have Beetlejuice. Well, Soraya, how did you like what we talked about today?
Honestly, it was very refreshing. And I feel like my nerves have cooled down. And, like, I feel so much better than I did, like, at the start. I was a bit nervous.
I totally get that.
So, yeah. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel great. This was actually a really fun experience, and I really can't wait to record it in more episodes.
Me too.
Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode of the second season of the Vine podcast. I'm Eleftheria.
And this is Soraya.
And we're signing off.
Bye.
Bye.